And he returns this to the 22.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack.
The tackle made back at the 47.
After the sack on 1st down, Trubisky, and he's going to go down again. Alex Anzalone, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here, back-to-back sacks. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Trubisky's pass.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggest.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So call off the pick 6.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
To Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Breeze going to throw. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 37. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alex Anzalone able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Marcus Williams on the coverage.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. Going deep this time for Miller. And they will not be able to hook up up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
A gain of 12. First down.
To throw is Breeze. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Running with Kamara.
And 11 at the 29-yard line.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Deshaun Gibson brought him down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
He's brought down.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So from the 36 now, first and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
2 brings up second and 12 at the 35-yard line.
On second and 12, Wilson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. Third down here.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. On third down, Wilson rolling to his left. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Kamara with a call on first down as he works his way forward for a gain of about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Breeze now. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is DJ Reed returning. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's Carson. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's good.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Flushed out right. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. 59 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. Extra point attempt to come here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Past the 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 72 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because it worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The tackle by Janoris Jenkins. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
A gain of 2 on
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
That's the end of the 1st quarter.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. 36 power. 56. Mike, 56.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from the Superdome. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Breeze now to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now Breeze. Hooked in the air, intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they get a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, he's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And the Bills.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. 1st and goal from the 6. Here's Allen to throw it. On a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. They do get 6, but they've still got some work to do on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. John Brown there to make the grab. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that? It's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
6-yard line.
On the ground, it's Singletary. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Janoris Jenkins on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And that will be incomplete.
And this is what you wanted to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
2nd down and 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Bills 7, Saints nothing.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st down, Buffalo.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Allen hit, he lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And out on the pitch, the ball's loose. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news is able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Here's Singletary. It was P.J. Williams that time on the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they have to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bills first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. The quick slot caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bills will extend their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Saints, nothing.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quentin Jefferson coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Brings up third down.
Finds a seam inside the 40. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And finally taken down at the 34. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he's just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He hits Beasley right side. Right home for the Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. A final shot before half for Allen. The quick slant caught. And he is going to lose yardage here. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down. Now and then open down the middle of the field. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains. That's caught. It's Thomas. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd. And now here's another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the 2nd one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. David Onyemata able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Down. 3rd and 14.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back them up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
But once the boss made it, you labeled amazing. Ridiculous.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from the Superdome. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
He was brought down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Shotgun now for Breeze. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized.
Sanders has it pulled free, and this belongs to the Vikings.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. He'll throw from the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. From the gun, here's Cousins. On the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. From the shotgun, it's Cousins, and that's incomplete. Amir Abdullah, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And now look at him go. He's at the 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. now give that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now K.J. Osborne. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just...
And now the rookie's free. 30, 20.
Come on and get it.
Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 78 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Well, they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. Some really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Breeze now. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now Breeze on third down. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's got some space here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the pickup there. And it'll move the chains. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. First and 10, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down, Minnesota.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 25-yard line. Cousins. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
6-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal.
At the Saints' 2-yard line.
Now Cousins. This will be caught at the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Not no good. He missed it. Missed the PAT, and this will remain a 5-point gain. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball to the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 33. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He will push his way down to about the 14. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. A 10th carry for Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. They'll try to run with Murray. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Saints 15. Vikings 12.
Touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
3rd down and 7 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Looking long for Thomas. And in heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And where have we seen this before?
Oh, that's
from
ambush.
Sean Payton?
That's ambush. We've seen that. What was it, Super Bowl 44?
44.
Right? New Orleans against the Indianapolis Colts. Right after the half, they get it done. I'm so sorry to jump in. I just violated partner and booth etiquette.
That's all right. If you come in with an ambush and you come in strong like that, I feel like it's justified.
My apologies, but boy, what a play.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2nd and 8.
Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
To throw, Cousins. Going for the deep ball. Wide open, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Vikings 19, Saints 15. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. Now increase here as he's past the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The big play to start them out has them at the 45 already. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle by Cameron Dantzler.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
That's good for us Saints.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Vikings' 6-yard line.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They start the drive with Cook. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, the 30.